Everybody thinks I am a noob, but I just being a noob today.
Melanie looked at the nuts.
I have 65 Robux in my. I just
said that if she also wanted
I
nuts,
have a brand new account in my phone,
Melanie was tired of this frivolous conversation. She put a band
so
sword
I
against his
put
neck and repeated
and
her
someone
question.
just donated my
And where did he find such rare cool touch of the sword and the burning pain that Mason felt when cut?
It's still great. Let me go to this guy.
And said that peanuts
No.
were just a snack that he bought in a regular supermarket. Suddenly, a bullet pierced Melanie.
Here.
Before they realized it, the pain from the lumbago had just begun to reach Melanie.
Please donate
As a
to
whole
me.
rained down.
Please donate to me.
Mason's
This
had never happened to him in real life.
I am a
And he said that Melanie urgently
kid.
needed medical. Melanie understood that there were more zombies.
A gateway to
A group of bandits, meanwhile, were discussing from the roof of another building that it was a great idea
me
so that Melanie would kill them, and then they would profit from it.
and you.
One of the bandits was a little scared seeing how Melanie dealt with zombies and asked the chief if she would come after them to avenge the bullet in her leg. The boss said
You
no.
are
Said that even though her body has evolved, it now has immunity. This poison is much more serious than normal infection, and this time she could die. Realizing this, Melanie began to cry and told Mason that people from the 17th camp shot at him. They need the fruit from the zombies that she got. If they meet them, they will definitely kill them. Mason asked in horror what they should do now. Melanie said that she would be able to delay them so that Mason could escape. But what would happen to Melanie? Melanie said that she has cadaveric poison in her.
friend
Horror what they should do now. Melanie said that she would be able to delay them so that Mason could escape. But what would happen to Melanie? Melanie said that she has cadaveric poison in her, and only penicillin can neutralize it. If Mason does not leave, then very soon Melanie will turn into a zombie, and then Mason will certainly not be able to leave. She asked Mason to find her sister and tell her to run, because without her guards, the bandits from the 17th camp will catch her and do something terrible to her.
Robux.
And if she runs, she will at least have a chance.
Oh
Mason
my
said
god.
he might be able to find penicillin and save her. Melanie said that it was almost impossible, as it is one of the rarest things in the world. Melanie threw some smoke bombs and said that she would shoot back, and when the smoke rose, Mason escaped. She gave Mason a note and said that her sister is here, and when he finds her, they definitely need to run. Melanie started to shoot back and ordered Mason
I am a
Mason
kid.
rushed to the exit, but he only thought that he could not
a
leave Melanie
great
just
day
like that,
today.
because she saved his life, and he must repay her
To
in the same way.
me.
Mason
And
only
you,
thought that he wants to
friend,
return
and you will give me 10 Robux to pay my account.
Ed asked if he really wanted to return to his world. Mason asked the sister if he would be able to return back
I am a
to
kid.
his world for a while. The
Great
program replied that
day today. I
Then
am
Mason said that he
to
needed to
me.
do real work right now.
And you are my hero. Nobody is my friend. And you will give me 10 Robux to my
Mason went
account.
out to the corridor of the hospital, where life went on as usual. Mason's rush kept on blocking contact. He ran fast and shouted only one word, penicillin. Meanwhile, Melanie was sitting on the roof.
You donate to me. You donate to me.
She wanted Mason to definitely get to her sister and warn of danger. The shots
Come
stopped. The
donate
bandits
me.
thought that Melanie was no longer able to fight back.
Please.
Their boss said it was time to reap the fruits of their labor. Mason was stopped by a nurse. who said
Okay.
he should run along the
Okay.
corridor. He saw the nurse's tray of pills. Without thinking for a long time, Mason grabbed all the pills under his shirt. After that, he immediately rushed to run, not reacting in any way to the exclamation of the nurse. He again rushed to
5
run.
Robux.
The program urgently to be transferred to another world. Melanie, in a lifeless state, continued to sit motionless on the roof. Suddenly a finger touched her face. Fortunately, it was Mason. He asked if she was still alive, to which Melanie simply turned to face him. But Melanie did not like it. She hoped that he was already warning her sister,
Robux.
and he returned to her when she was already a zombie. Melanie, in a rage, asked why he returned. Mason, warning her negative reaction, immediately took out the vial of penicillin. He thought that he had come to save her.
I have only
With him a vial of
three
Melanie couldn't
Robux
believe
to
her
my
eyes. Where did
account.
you get it from? Mason asked her to ask that question. She didn't have to worry. It was real penicillin. It was too early to die. they will get out of here together in their right mind and solid memory. After these words, Mason
Oh, it's okay.
Melanie swallowed the pill. Although she did not trust Mason, she had no choice. Several minutes passed, and Mason asked her how she felt.
Please don't
Melanie
do
examined her.
me. Please don't do me.
There were no signs of infection. Melanie couldn't believe that she had managed to suppress
Please, me. Yeah, crying emoji, crying emoji.
These were the same bandits. Their boss ordered to find a small creature and pick up the monthly call. And if you're lucky, you can have fun if it's still warm. Melanie came around the corner with the band saw and asked if they
Please
wanted
don't do me.
to start looking.
Please don't do me. Please don't do me. Please.
Terrible sound. She opened it. On the table, he found a notebook neatly placed in the corner. Mason started reading through it. It was a personal diary, but who would write such a thing? July 21st, 2018. It's sunny outside. The chubby young woman from the house across the street went out to get a From time to time, she appears on the street. A trifle. What a thing she had. July 22nd, partly cloudy. Today, a new manager was transferred to the company who would be next to me. She must be training a lot because her butt is just fake. Maybe I don't really like the woman in the house. There are rumors of a virus outbreak in a nearby town, but I hope it doesn't reach them. Something happens to the girl, and her body becomes covered in fog, and she becomes shocked herself. The guy sits in horror under the table and watches the reincarnation of the manager. So they began to appear in the real world, suddenly, gradually, without warning. The company was immediately closed for quarantine. I was even limited by 4 walls and allowed to go out. On the 24th of July, the virus hit most of the city. The inhabitants were left with a minimum amount of provisions. Calls to the people responsible for my imprisonment went unanswered. If this goes on, I could simply start. On the 25th of July, quite loud. However, I was terrified when I went out. The city was destroyed and the evacuated. When I came to the supermarket, real fight. People went crazy, vandalism, grabbing everything they could. After I managed to get some food and medicine, I saw the infected fighting. On the 22nd of August, 2 days ago, the television signal suddenly disappeared, and the presenter on the last recording said that no one would come to the rescue, and we could only help ourselves. I even thought it was like money. On the 17th of August, however, I am afraid that I leave the room I may be eaten. The last few days I felt myself to resist the manager's duty hours. Suddenly I heard a scream from a neighbouring house. I periodically watched from the window. She was attacked by her owner and stabbed to death. I just couldn't believe it. My own husband killed my neighbour. He was sitting over her corpse. Was he anything? He seemed to feel my gaze and began to turn around. Drops of blood ran from the ground. I quickly leaned over and waited for him. On the 19th of August, after 4 days without food, I was just dying. When I was already completely desperate, someone knocked on the door. This man was looking for penicillin. He traded a huge pile of food for my penicillin. It really was better than the most powerful antibiotic. It was hard to believe that antibiotics did not work, but sometimes the simple penicillin was the strongest medicine. When I was on the balcony on the 21st of August, I found a man downstairs eating dead zombies. How could he even do that? He took out a cloth from their head, which he ate without an eating the eating zombies. On the 30th of August, I discovered that all the medicine was it was like zombie reincarnation. On the 1st of September, I decided to leave this cage-like house. Even if the world around is full of infected people, I am not going to starve everywhere. So I met for the first time face to face with zombies. I took out the kitchen knife, and there were only 2 options. Either the zombie will eat me, or I will eat him. This was the last entry in the diary. It looks like the author of this diary never survived his first zombie encounter. In any case, the diary gave Mason an understanding that had long in coming, she demanded to let Mason go, and then she would let him live. All the more it is worth listening to the sounds outside. The noise of the firefight and the smell of fresh human blood attracted a large group of zombies, and if right now they do not go their separate ways, they will all die together with their hands rotting dead. The boss of the bandits was called Logan, and he knew perfectly well his defeating the zombies in his heart. But at the same time, he did not want to let go of such a golden guy like me. Logan would know what to do, and Melanie continued to demand to let Mason go. She killed so many of Logan's brothers that he promised revenge. Logan pushed Mason into Melanie, and he himself released a harpoon and called on a neighboring building. He began to chain up to a nearby building on automatic traction, and promised that the next time she met, she would cut Melanie to pieces and beat the zombies. Mason, meanwhile, was already calm and pressed his face to Melanie's chest. Melanie asked Mason himself to unhook himself when he needed some help. The city was enveloped in dark night. The zombies continued to roam the streets aimlessly. Melanie looked out the window and said that they were at a good distance from Mason. Melanie looked at the bright blue eyes of Mason and said that she would like to clarify a few points. Firstly, who he is, and where he gets such rare things as peanuts and penicillin, which ordinary people would not have. Mason did not answer the question. He thought that even though Melanie was like a very capable girl, she will not reveal her cards or anything, which means that he should not have immediately revealed his cards. He needs someone to invade him. Mason sat down on the table, and convinced long time that it felt that she was holding not penicillin, but a large piece of gold. Mason said that she could take the whole jar for herself. Let it be the payment for saving him. If Melanie promised to follow him and protect him, she could get more. Melanie asked Mason how serious his intentions were. He said that if Melanie couldn't believe he had any. Mason kept the strawberry tasty, steamed lamb, then roast duck and chicken steak, roast goose, marinated salted duck, chicken salt, bacon, canned eggs, jerky sausage, smoked chicken with white belly, steamed pork. Melanie stood and imagined these dishes and her stomach hurt. She asked Mason to stop. She wiped her saliva and said that she would not agree to defend him only for these things, especially since he could turn out to be a person who could count on his opponents. But Mason hated because he did not belong to the He said that Melanie donate to you. Mason thought to himself that he was just an unlucky hard work in the 21st century. Melanie definitely looked like a spoiled man, but she survived thanks to the penicillin that he gave her. Although she did not
What the fuck is just happened to me?
After a little thought, Melanie said that she was in business. From now on, she would always follow him and protect him. But if she finds that even if his words were a lie, then she will cut him into small pieces and cook kindness. Mason was pleased with himself because he deserved the trust, and now the accompaniment of a beautiful girl, and now she will always be with him. And maybe finally he will have physical intimacy with me. Mason said that now that there was a quarrel between them, the right paths, they would have to. Melanie, like a real school teacher, began to conduct a mini tour. The culprit of the end of the world is a virus that turns normal people into zombies. With an infection rate of approximately
Bye bye guys, please subscribe.
reducing the world's population from 9
I
billion to 1,
fucking have
and the rest of the people became
7 Robux and nobody donated to me today, and someone will donate to me in my next video. I will donate to them all my Robux and my gift cards. I have 65 gift cards in my bed, in my house right now, and someone donate to me. I give them all my Robux. Bye guys. Stay safe. Don't go away. Stay safe. Bye bye. Subscribe.
Penicillin became an especially valuable medicine for saving lives. As soon as the
Subscribe,
virus
okay?
began to
Subscribe,
infect
guys. When you don't subscribe, I don't make videos
people
anymore.
began to unite.